What's going on, peoples? It's your boy Marlon B here. Just wanted to chop it up with you this morning. It's about 6:15 this morning. About to get prepared to go into my job this morning. I just wanted to do a little work. But while I was sitting here, I was just thinking about those that are looking to take that next step in your life. And sometimes I know when it's time for you to really start taking those steps, it's really exciting, the thought process of the changes that you're about to make, but nobody really ever shares with you the difficulty that you're going to experience as you take those next steps. And the difficulty being is the discipline, because not for nothing, life happens. You know, I've learned to adopt a way of thinking that I need life to happen, meaning I need things to go adverse towards my situation sometimes, depending on what it is. I don't want nothing too crazy, but you need adversity. I've noticed in my life that adversity has actually made me stronger and more prepared for the next step in my life. So I know a lot of times that people that are starting out something new, and you get excited inside and everything, but like I said, you neglect to think about how difficult it really is going to be to stay consistent in doing that. That's why certain decisions I make in my life now that I'm older, I don't really just dive head first and be like, yeah, I'm about to start doing that right away. I actually sit back and I be like, you know what? Am I going to be able to be consistent with this long enough? At the age I'm at now, at 34 years old, I don't want to try to take up any new hobbies, make any new commitments unless I'm allowed. I'm sorry, not unless I allow myself to be consistent. I have to be able to do it every day or every other day, every weekend, every other week, every once a month, whatever it is. I want to be able to say, yeah, once I make this commitment, I'll be able to consistently do this on a whatever, how the day is a set up basis. But that's one thing I want to encourage you and to help you understand is that you have to focus on small disciplines. Start off with some micro disciplines. I like to look at life in ways of micro and macro. But when it comes to discipline, you have to look at it as a micro discipline versus a macro discipline. A micro discipline could be something as simple as waking up in the morning and making sure that you make your bed up before you leave your house every day, or waking up in the morning and make sure that you're writing one or two sentences in your diary every morning, reflecting on something. Waking up in the morning, making sure that you prepare your dinner in the morning ahead of time before you come home for work in the evening. I mean, whatever it is, it could be something small that you create and that you start doing this as small habits. Because what'll happen is you continue to stack that. So then you say you start off making your bed every morning, and then you prepare your meal ahead of time, and then you start stacking up micro you start stacking up micro disciplines, and long before you know it, you'll be focused on macro disciplines. So when you start taking on bigger, larger commitments, you'll notice that you've already created patterns in your mind to stay disciplined and stay consistent in doing that. So I just wanted to share this with you this morning, that next step that you're taking, I believe in you and I know that you can do it. The one thing I want to tell you to make sure is stay disciplined. Start with some macro disciplines. I'm sorry, start with some micro disciplines and then develop that into a macro discipline. But just know that you're able to do it, whether you're starting to save money, whether you want to be better in your relationship, whether you want to eat better, just start doing something different, hanging with different people, whatever it is. Just start off with small things to begin those practices, and those small things will be stacked to become bigger things. And then when you have bigger commitments, it'll just be easier to be like, yeah, you know what, I'm going to do that, and know that you're going to do it and get it done. This is just another talk from your boy Marlon B. Just wanted to share this with you. Have a great day. Stay great. Peace.